I'm going to be ranking the top 10 point guards in NBA 2K23 My Team. Let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite point guards in the game right now, and let me know what you guys would change about my top 10. But coming in at my number 10 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Derrick Rose. He's a point guard shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'8" wingspan. He's still going to be a great rim runner, super good at going to the basket, 95 driving dunk. He's really fast, 98 speed, 98 acceleration, with also having a 95 ball handle and a 98 speed with ball. The main flaw with D-Rose is just going to come down to the defense. He's not a terrible defender on the perimeter, having 85 perimeter defense, 88 lateral quickness with an 80 steal, but it really comes down to his interior defense. I feel like he's just an absolute cone on defense, and he just gets run around. He just gets scores on a lot more times than he should, but rim running and offensively, he's still going to be an amazing point guard, having Hall of Fame limitless takeoff, posterizer, and like I said, super fast, really good at going to the basket. Jump shot, I think, is decent. It definitely could be a little bit better, but has a solid jump shot and is still going to be an amazing rim runner. Coming in at my number 9 spot is going to be Pink Diamond Ja Morant. He's a point guard shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan. Looking at his stats, once again, just like Derrick Rose, going to be amazing at going to the basket, 95 speed, 95 driving dunk. He's got a 98 vertical. He dunks on literally everybody, and Ja Morant and Derrick Rose are going to be very similar. I would say the main difference is going to come down to the jump shot. I think Ja's got a decent amount better jump shot. It's going to be faster, it's going to be easier to green, and he's also got the normal leaner as well. So jump shot wise and leaner wise, definitely going to be better for a guy like Ja. And then defensively, I think he's going to be a little bit better, but other than that, they're going to be very similar. Both are really good at going to the basket. Coming in at my number 8 spot is going to be Diamond DeJounte Murray, and that might be pretty surprising. I think he's a little bit higher in the list than a lot of people would have. I would say a lot of people might have Ja Morant or Derrick Rose over a guy like DeJounte, but I think DeJounte is actually very elite. He's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan, and he does have a really good player model in game. The thing I like the most about this card is he's got 95 speed, 95 acceleration. He's also going to have a 90 driving dunk, 92 ball handle, and a 95 speed with ball. He's going to be a great defender on the perimeter, 82 steal, 94 lateral quickness with an 89 perimeter defense. Hall of Fame badge wise, he's got Hall of Fame pick dodger, quick first step, and slithery. Jump shot wise, not going to be the best jumper, but he does have the MJ dribble style, and he does have the normal leaner as well. So DeJounte Murray, I think you could maybe have guys like Ja or Derrick Rose over him, but I think DeJounte Murray going to be an absolute beast, and he's going to be the 8th best point guard in the game. Coming in at my number 7 spot is going to be Galaxy Gilbert Arenas. Now, I haven't used this card really that much, and I haven't seen him in game too many times, but for what we do know about him, looking at him on paper, I do think he's going to be a very solid point guard, 6'3" with a 6'9" wingspan. I mean, offensively, he's going to definitely be solid. I mean, he's got a 94 3 ball, 94 mid-range. He's got tons of good Hall of Fame shooting badges, including Agent 3, Amped, Comeback Kid, Guard Up, Green Machine, Guard Up, Limitless Range, Space Creator, Volume Shooter. He's got even Hall of Fame Handles for Days, Unpluckable. So Hall of Fame badge wise, I mean, he's going to be a Galaxy Opal, so he's got really good Hall of Fame badges. My biggest flaw with the card, though, is probably going to be the jump shot and not having a good dribble style. If this card had the MJ dribble style and maybe a faster jump shot or maybe a little bit better jump shot, he could realistically be a top 5 or maybe even top 3 point guard in the game. But I think dribble style and jump shot is a massive factor, especially for this time of the year. His stats are really good, his badges are really good. It just really comes down to the dribble sigs and the jump shot. But overall, Gilbert's still going to be one of the best point guards in the game. Coming in at my number 6 spot, one of my favorite cards to use in the game, definitely one of my favorite point guards, and that's going to be Diamond Donovan Mitchell. He's a shooting guard point guard, 6'1" with a 6'10" wingspan. He's still my point guard on my squad. Like, he's still my starting point guard for my squad. He's really good at everything on the court. He doesn't really necessarily have any flaws. I mean, you could say defensively he's not the best, but his stats defensively are fine, honestly. 80 block, 88 steal, 90 lateral quickness, 88 perimeter with a 79 interior defense. He's going to be really good at going to the basket with a 90 driving dunk, pretty fast as well, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. He's got Hall of Fame limitless takeoff, fast twitch, and I do think he has a very solid jump shot, and he does have a decent dribble style as well in being Ja Morant. Halfway into my list here, guys, coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the Pink Diamond D-Wade. Now, I'm not really necessarily the biggest fan of this card. I don't really like using him too much, but he is 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan, and you just can't deny these stats. Like, these stats for a Pink Diamond point guard at this time of the year are absolutely insane. Just look at these defensive stats: 94 steal, 94 lateral quickness, 94 perimeter. He's really good at going to the basket, 90 driving dunk, 93 vertical. He's obviously the flash. He's super fast, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. He also got a 91 ball handle, 96 speed with ball. Like, this dude's stats alone put him up there at the top point guard in the game, probably, if we're just going off stats. But the biggest flaw with Dwayne Wade is just going to come down to the jump shot. He's got a great dribble style. He doesn't have the normal leaner, but Pro 2 is pretty decent. He has a good dribble style, the best dribble style in the game, but it's really going to come down to this jump shot being really slow, especially for a point guard. Maybe for a different position, it's not that bad of a jump shot, but for your point guard, his jumper does seem to be a little bit baited, so that's going to be my biggest flaw, and the reason why this card probably isn't higher on the list is just going to come down to that jump shot. But coming in at my number 4 spot, we are going to go for the tall point guard. We're going to go for Pink Diamond Cade. He's obviously 6'6" with a 7'1" wingspan. His stats aren't going to necessarily be as good as a guy like Wade, but he's got a better jump shot in my opinion by a good amount. He's also got the MJ dribble style. He's got some height. He's got a really good player model for a point guard as well, and he's going to play a lot better defense than these stats and badges do show, just because of his height, his wingspan, and his player model as well. Hall of Fame badge wise, he's got a Hall of Fame amped, catch and shoot, volume shooter, handles for days, and floor general as well. So nothing too crazy about Cade, but I do think all around he's going to be one of the best point guards in the game. Coming in at my number 3 spot, an athletic beast, and that's going to be Pink Diamond Russell Westbrook. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'7" wingspan. Like I said, just going to be super athletic, really fast, amazing at going to the basket. Like, he is probably the best point guard rim runner in the game, just because of these dunking animations. Now, I can't exactly explain to you guys which ones are the best, but just these combinations of dunk animations, he never ever gets blocked. He's also got the best dribble style in the game. He's got a really good jump shot, at least for a point guard in my opinion. And also stats wise, I mean, defensively he's not terrible. 90 steal, 95 lateral quickness with an 87 perimeter. Like, that's pretty solid for a point guard this time of the year. Obviously only a 52 block and a 50 interior defense, but other than that, I mean, this card's stats are amazing. And he's also got Hall of Fame clamp breaker, dimer, quick first step, and some other really good ones for finishing. So all around, I think Westbrook going to be the 3rd best point guard in the game. Coming in at the number 2 spot, this is going to be a little bit surprising, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, but John Wall, in my opinion, is the 2nd best point guard, right behind Gary Payton. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'4" with a 6'9" wingspan. I think it's a very close debate, and it really just depends what you need out of your point guard. Comparing the two, I mean, John Wall is definitely going to be a better rim runner, but Gary Payton's going to be significantly better on the defensive end, having a 98 perimeter, 98 lateral quickness, 98 steal, also having an 87 interior, 80 block. Like, this Gary Payton gonna be so good on defense, and he's also got a 92 3 ball, 89 mid-range. He's got tons of good gold, silver, even Hall of Fame badges for defense, shooting, playmaking. I will say though, the biggest debate or the biggest difference between Gary Payton and John Wall is probably gonna be what jump shot you'd like more. In my opinion, this is crazy to say, I know it's crazy to say, but I actually like Gary Payton's jump shot more than John Wall's. Now, I know no one agrees with that. You don't have to. That just really comes down to preference. I will say this is really preference of, you know, like, I'm putting him number 1 basically just based off preference. I think for most people, John Wall is going to be the best point guard in the game, but for me personally, in my top 10, I think Gary Payton is the best point guard in the game. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.